Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It's Friday, the 10th of July. This is our weekly recap, and I hope you all had a good week. And if you link in the description below, if you want to join us in our live trading room, where you can trade along with us and see how we approach things and go after momentum and find what's in play every day. So let's talk about this week. It has not been the easiest of weeks to navigate. It's been a full week. It's been a very quiet week overall. No real earnings, although we did have Delta and Pepsi. Neither one of them had a great move off of them. You had no real economic data this week, and the Iran war continues to go. It's back on again, but the markets just don't care, and I think you guys just need to focus on that the market doesn't care. What we do care about here is the SPY. Hit the downtrend on Monday, rejected, came down, looked like it was in a breakdown, then came roaring back up. What closed just above it yesterday. Now we've had some follow through here, and we're breaking out. And we're breaking out as we go into next week. Now, next week we do have earnings. Tuesday morning, five of the big six banks report. We have Netflix next week. We have Alcoa. We have GE. We have Taiwan Semi and ASML. A couple looks at semis there. So it really is going to get the ball rolling. But overall, the SPY looks good, like it's ready to move to all-time highs. The Qs kind of lagging still, but trying to wake up, also taking out this little downtrend. The IWM today weak, the Dow weak as we saw some rotation back into tech. We talked different sectors. The banks had a nice move and then came back down here, but overall the XLF did hit a new high, all-time high. JP Morgan just off of it. Goldman just off of it. Bank of America hit a new all-time high this week, so you get the idea. There was some nice movement in the banks. Energy continues to hold in, but if you look what's going in with crude, crude's not really reacting to all this, right? Crude popped up into the 75, 76 area before getting rejected here, and not much going on there. There was a lot of strength earlier this week in the XBI, and it's been going on for a month, and you finally have a big candle, down candle there, and that was kind of overdue. What else we have? Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been trying to wake up. Pound came up to that level today, got rejected. And we saw the names trying to move this morning, had a big gap ups on Coin and on Hood, and they all were rejected and came back down. That is a ugly candle there on Hood. It came right up into that 120 area and it just couldn't get out. But we'll keep an eye on them as the chart on Hood still looks good. MSTR, another ugly candle there. BABA had a nice week off of that news. They came out and pre-announced earnings, and they had a nice gap and a couple-day move. And we saw a lot of the China names move off of that. I just don't really trade that space all that often anymore. Let's talk the Mag 7 here real quickly. We'll talk Amazon kind of remains range bound here, really can't break above this 250 level, but it's trying. Meta had a hell of a week. So, it was breaking down yesterday morning. Then Zuck came out and spoke and said they have a new model out, and this new model they're charging for. It's no longer free, and it's outperforming Gemini, and the market loved that, and it was off to the races. You have a massive 2-day move you know, from 580 all the way up into the just shy of 680 here move, and nice big gap and go again today. And this is the type of stuff you look for a wake up and a change in character. If we can hold this, boy, would that be nice. You have a downtrend in here it just broke out of as well long term. So, looking good. We like the way that looks. Apple has been all over the place the last couple of days, but breaking out here is just a buck shy of the all-time high. Google right now, they really are not interested in. Tesla looked like it was going to break down, then it came roaring back yesterday, and we have a little follow through today. That 390 area continues to be defended. It really needs to take back now this 420, I'm sorry, 410 area where the 200-day is and where we have some resistance. IGV, I don't know. It looks, after getting killed on that Starbucks news on Thursday, it roared back, engulfed the previous day's candle, and then today it comes right back down, and that just makes it tough. Microsoft gapped up, couldn't hold. Palantir, the same thing. Oracle, right back down. They don't want it. Salesforce, Snow, right? They just look for every reason to dump these names for whatever reason. And that brings us to the big movers, the semis. So the semis under the 50-day, the SMHs retook it the next session, gapped up, and kind of hanging in there. And when you look around what's going on out there, we also look at DRAM, memory ETF holding the 50-day. Names like Micron are kind of holding in. SanDisk, they're holding the 50-day. We got back above it, right? Western Digital. When you look around, what else is going on? We've seen AMD had a big move yesterday and holding here and looks like it wants to break back to highs. Nvidia had a very nice couple day move here, has broken out and is trying to close above the 50-day for the first time now in about a month. This is all positive stuff. Intel, not so much, not participating. Marble, taking a break. AMAT, right? We see some of these names are not participating, but it's good to see that the semis are working. We had the SK Hynix IPO today. It was priced at 149. It got up to 177. They will change their symbol to SKHY on Monday, just as an FYI, we'll lose the V. SpaceX joined the NASDAQ this week on the 7th, and it turned into a non-event, and it's sitting here and about to close under 150 again. It's one of those things that's just going to take its time to get going. With that said, overall, the markets are holding in very fine. They look good. If earnings deliver, I suspect all-time highs on the SPYs. Remember, the Qs, it's not their time of year. All right. This is generally historically not the time of year for tech. Also to be aware of is this is the time of year a lot of companies sandbag their guidance to make it easier for them to beat on Q4 as they go into Q4 and have a good end of the year move. With that said, I'm going to wish you guys all a wonderful weekend. I think I'll get some charts done for you guys on Sunday, and I'll catch you guys live in the room on Monday morning.